Powering on the gimbal. Make sure the gimbal is properly balanced. Unlock the motor locks for the tilt, roll, and pan axis. Press and hold the power button on the sidearm to turn on the gimbal. If the handle is attached, you can also press and hold the handle's power button to power it on. If the handle has been removed, the gimbal can only be powered on via the main body. If you want to use the handle in this case, it must be powered on separately. Horizontal camera mounting tutorial. Pick up the fixed mounting plate. Unlock the latch. Slide the mounting plate into the slot, then lock the latch. Insert the camera screw into the quick release plate. Attach the quick release plate to the bottom of the camera and tighten it with an Allen wrench. Unlock the slider lock. Slide the slider into the groove as shown in the video. Then lock it. Loosen the quick release plate knob. Slide the camera plate into the mount. Retighten the knob to secure it. Camera horizontal mounting is now complete. Vertical camera mounting tutorial. While in horizontal mounting mode, unlock the fixed plate lock. Push the anti-drop latch to release and remove the camera. Rotate the camera and slide it into the tailed axis slot vertically. Lock the latch again to secure it. Basic button functions. Single press the M button to cycle through gimbal follow mode. Half press the shutter button to focus. Single press the shutter button to start recording. Press again to stop recording. Long press the shutter button to take a photo. Double press the F1 button to enter vertical shooting mode. Double press again to exit. In control axis mode, rotate the multifunction dial to control the selected axis. Single press the dial switch to toggle between different axes. Hold the trigger button to enter lock mode. Release the exit. Triple press the trigger to enter selfie mode. Triple press again to exit. Double press the trigger to recenter the gimbal. When the handle is detached, you can still use the shutter button on the gimbal body to start shooting. How to use the follow focus system. First, install the follow focus support bracket. As shown in the video, mount it to the lens support thread hole on the slider. Wrap the smooth side of the focus gear belts tightly around the focus ring. Lock the gear belt firmly in place. Install the follow focus support rod and tighten the quick release screw at the appropriate position. Attach the other quick release screw to the follow focus unit. Then, as shown in the video, slide the unit onto the support rod. Make sure the gear on the follow focus is tightly meshed with the gear belt. Plug one end of the control cable into the MF port and the other into the follow focus port. Swipe up from the bottom of the main touch screen and select Follow Focus. Double press the M button on the follow focus to start manual calibration. Rotate the knob from near focus or far focus on the opposite end. Then single press the M button again to complete calibration. Now you can freely control focus using the follow focus knob. You can also long press A to save the current focus point as point A. Adjust to a new focus position. Then long press B to save it and as point B. Tap A to automatically return to point A. Or tap B to go to point B. Horizontal balancing guide. Before balancing the tilt axis, please unlock the tilt motor lock. Point the lens upward and release it to observe which way it tilts. Unlock the slider lock. Move the tilt arm in the opposite direction of the tilt. When the camera stops tilting, lock the slider. Point the lens forward and release it to check the drop direction. Unlock the mounting plate lock. Use the fine-tuning knob to adjust the camera in the opposite direction of the tilt. When the camera holds its position after being released, lock the mounting plate. Now point the lens vertically upward. If it stays steady and also remains level, when pointed forward, the tilt axis is balanced. Now, lock the tilt motor lock. Unlock the roll motor lock. Release the camera and check which way it tilts. If it tilts to the right side is too heavy. Unlock the roll arm lock and remove the roll arm to the left until the camera stays level when released. Lock the roll arm. Add the roll motor. Unlock the pan motor lock. Turn the gimbal on its side and release the camera to see if it rotates. If the camera rotates to the right, it means the lens side is heavier. Unlock the pan axis slider and move the arm backwards. Repeat the adjustments until the camera remains stable while the gimbal is tilted. Lock the slider again. Unlock all motor locks again. If the camera remains stable and level at any angle, then the balancing is complete. Bluetooth control guide. Swipe left from the main menu to enter Bluetooth settings. Turn on camera control. On your camera, go to Bluetooth settings. Enable Bluetooth and enter pairing mode. On the gimbal, select the camera you want to connect to. After pairing, return to your camera's settings and make sure Bluetooth remote control is turned on. Only then can the gimbal control the camera functions. Remote handle installation and removal. To remove the handle, you need to press and hold the handle's anti-drop lock. While holding it, slide the handle diagonally downward to detach. To install the handle, please align the handle with a slot and simply slide it in. Once detached, the handle can still be used to remotely control the gimbal, adjusting the camera direction, as well as starting and stopping recording and changing shooting parameters.